Hi, everybody. Welcome to Cox Connections. Brad Grundmeyer, Director of Public Government Affairs for Cox, Louisiana. Thank you so much for tuning into our show, Cox Connections. In this segment, we're going to be talking to our dear friends at the State Farm Bayou Classic. They're pleased to announce their official schedule for the upcoming events for the weekend of November 24th to the 27th. Basically, the day and the weekend after Thanksgiving is going to be absolutely fantastic. They got an amazing amount of stuff, of course, outside of one of the greatest rivalries in American sports today with Southern and Grambling State. There's a whole bunch of activities, whether it's just open for the masses to partake, but more so maybe even ticketed events. So happy to be joined in this segment by Chuck Morse, who's the commissioner of the Bayou Classic, as well as John Kardon, who's the coordinator of the Thanksgiving Day Parade as well. So thank you both for coming by. Chuck,
Brad,
John, good to see you,
again.
sir. Welcome to the show. Glad to have you here. Chuck, give us an update. We had you on a month or so ago. A lot of things happening, and it's a whirlwind, but things are looking good. It's going to be exciting.
This is really great. We're close to kickoff. We have a little over 7 or 10 days before kickoff. We're very excited. A lot of great things happening. And Brad, you're right. This is an experience. That Bayou Classic has tradition, culture like no other game here in New Orleans. So we're very excited about what's going to happen for those 4 days. And, you know, it's just very special. This is our Bayou Classic, and we're so happy to be able to move forward and be part of that whole process.
And let's just start from the beginning. Obviously, as we were talking, it's one of the greatest sports rivalries. You've got the Classic has Southern and Grambling State. So really, I mean, for the student and the alumni, you know, it's a fantastic, and of course the teams, the players, the coaches. It is truly a part of a long tradition that has been a part of New Orleans and the state, and it's just been intertwined into the fabric of so many things that we call traditions here in this part of the world. But it's also has become over the years a great way for the community as a whole to partake, whether they're not alumni or not, just because you guys do such a great job in being mindful of it can be a bigger party and more people can participate in that party.
Yes, Brad, it is an experience, and the experience starts on Thursday, which is Thanksgiving Day, and we have John Kardon here, our director for the parade, and we're bringing back the parade, and there's some great things happening, but I'll defer to John to speak about the parade on Thursday.
Now, John, coordinate the My Bayou Classic Thanksgiving Day Parade. It's on Thursday, November 24th. Tell us a little bit about what people can expect.
Yeah, well, this is going to be historic. It's the beginning of a new Thanksgiving Day tradition for New Orleans, as well as a new Bayou Classic tradition. Have not had a Bayou Classic parade since the early 80s, and this is the first time it's going to happen on Thanksgiving Day. So we've lined up an incredible, maybe one of the better lineups of marching bands that's ever hit the streets in one parade in New Orleans. For the first time since the 1980s, Southern University's Human Jukebox, legendary band, Grambling State's Marching Tigers, another fantastic legendary band, are going to be on the streets together, along with Marine Corps Band, St. Aug, O. Perry Walker, McDonough 35, Warren Easton, Xavier Prep, and St. Mary's Academy, and Derek Tabb's Roots of Music. So this is going to be just an incredible lineup of music for no other reason than just coming out and hearing these bands. And it's a rare opportunity for most people to get to see Southern and Grambling on the street.
Sure, and you know, for a lot of people here, you don't see a lot of college bands in Mardi Gras parades and those kinds of things. So when you see St. Aug, you're just, you know, your jaws to the ground, and Warren Easton and all those guys. But to see, as you're saying, the Human Jukebox coming down, you know, it's something to behold. And this is, to your point, something that's not really we've seen the likes of in New Orleans.
Yeah, and in addition, we've lined up some other incredible music because we've got the Zulu Social Aid and Pleasure Club partnering with the Bayou Classic. They've embraced this as a community activity. They're going to be contributing 3 of their walking units that we'll be rolling with Rebirth Brass Band.
Oh, excellent.
And as well as the Zulu Road Warriors with their motorcycle group and dune buggies. So that's going to be almost like a second line within the parade.
Wonderful.
And also we're also excited to have Young Men Olympian Jr. They'll be rolling with the Hot 8 Brass Band.
Nice.
So we've got some fantastic music. People may be ready to come down and shake off some of that Thanksgiving sleepiness and dance with us on the streets.
And let's let everybody know about that. Again, it's going to be from 4, it starts at 4 o'clock.
Right.
And the parade route is actually the Superdome all the way to the French Market. Tell everybody the map, if you will, so they know where to go sit and get themselves ready for the parade.
Real simple. We're gonna roll from the Superdome on Poydras at 4 o'clock.
Is that around Gate A you're going to be heading out up in
Exactly.
that area? Okay.
Exactly. We'll be rolling right from there, and we'll take that left on Loyola Avenue.
Okay.
So we get to Canal, and we'll turn down Canal, head down towards the river on Canal. When we get to North Peters, we'll take a left on North Peters and roll right onto Decatur Street and take it right to the French Market.
Excellent.
And it'll end right at Barracks at the French Market.
Nice.
Where we have a whole host of youth activities planned in the French Market itself. We've got a Santa and his elves at the tail of the parade, and there'll be a bunch of activities involving Santa and the elves, the bands, and other things going on at the French Market at the conclusion of the parade.
John, it sounds like it's going to be absolutely fantastic. And again, that's starting at 4 o'clock, roughly in around a little 6 somewhere-ish.
Yeah, I think that we'll start hitting the French Market sometime around 5:30ish and be concluded by 6 o'clock.
Excellent. Excellent. It's going to be fantastic. So congratulations. I know you put in a lot of hard work.
Yeah.
But it's going to be worth it.
We've had a lot of participation. This was designed as a way for the New Orleans community to engage again with the Bayou Classic. And we're excited. We want everybody to come out on the streets with us.
You see, the problem is that you've put this together, and that's going to be hard to top it.
Yeah, well,
what are you going to do for next year? We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that after.
Next year.
We'll talk about it after. All right. Well, thanks a lot, John. I appreciate Chuck. A lot of other things. The following day, after everybody's kind of worked off that, maybe a run on Friday morning, but you can go out and really do it, really make a difference in true New Orleans style. We find out that people have come here to give to us. Now we're giving back to ourselves and doing and helping pulling up the rest of the community. We're doing a Kaboom build. Playground bill, which if you've never had this opportunity, I have a few times, these guys know how to marshal people and build a playground in one day.
Yes.
Amazing. It's going to be Friday. What time? Where's that at?
It's actually at 9 o'clock on Friday. The destination is still to be determined. In the State Farm's event, they are bringing sponsors here to do that on the ground, and that's where the corporate sponsors can get involved and give back to the neighborhood.
Get those people to work.
I want to go back real quick to the parade. One of the things is that we're also doing the parade. We're going to honor the 50th anniversary of the Freedom Riders, and they are going to be on a float, and they will be recognized here on the ground here on that afternoon during the parade. But Friday, you know, it's going to be that day. Friday's a very special day.
And the golf tournament later on.
Golf tournament, that's going to be so special, Brad. This is going to be the grand opening of the Joe Bartholomew Pontchartrain Park golf course. And the city is going to open it up that morning with the Bayou Classic.
Amazing.
How appropriate, how apropos that they're going to open it up with that, a ribbon cutting on that Friday morning.
Even the Joe Bartholomew story, what he's done. You know, all the great people that worked on that.
Right. And we're going to have,
he's
been inducted to the African American Golf Hall of Fame. They will be here also that day being part of that piece. So at 9 o'clock, shotgun start at Joe Bartholomew Park. You still can get involved and be part of that. Just going to our website and looking at our events section, www.mybayouclassic.com. All of our events are highlighted there. And the ticketed events, you can also register online for those events.
Let's go. We got about 4 minutes left on this. The HBCU Institute panel discussion. Soledad O'Brien, a big fan of New Orleans, great start, CNN anchor. She's actually doing a program at 2 o'clock at the Hyatt.
2 o'clock at the Hyatt. The leading minds regarding HBCUs, historical black colleges and universities, will be on the ground talking about the current state of HBCUs and the future of HBCUs. We're so excited to have Soledad O'Brien come down and be part of that great conversation, that great dialogue.
She's done a lot of great documentaries, too, on diversity. Good stuff. My Bayou Classic Empowerment Exchange that Friday as well. 10 a.m. again at the Hyatt. It's kind of career college health,
career fair,
technology
college
showcase,
fair, technology fair. A lot of colleges will be on the ground. A lot of HBCUs will be in the ground. But it's really just connecting the dots to help folks on the ground. You know, how can we help improve your health? How can we link you to colleges? Even also, how can we link students to jobs?
Free and open to the public?
Free and open to the public.
What a great way to get there, educate yourself, get some information, grab a card, get some literature.
And some potential employers will be there on the ground
that's what I mean.
for the career fair.
So dress your best and get ready. Maybe you might see your next employer for sure. Battle of the Bands is huge. Battle of the Bands and the Greek show Friday. That's the evening in the Dome, 7 p.m.
Right.
Huge. I mean, no offense to the game, but it's better than the game. You know, I didn't say that, but I mean, you know what I mean.
That is
fantastic.
Special. Battle of the Bands. We know what that's about. Grambling State Southern University.
Tickets are available for that.
Online. Tickets are available, definitely for that. Those tickets go real fast.
Yeah, so don't wait.
You need to go on now and get those tickets for the Battle of the Bands. And the
next morning, Saturday the 26th, you wake up, Fan Fest, 10 a.m. To 12:45, and then a 5 to 6, of course, at Champion Square. What a great place to meet prior to and after the game.
We're going to have music on the ground, vendors on the ground. We're going to have our partners on the ground. 10 o'clock before the game. Come out there and socialize and have a great time.
Even if you don't have a ticket, just come hang out.
Well, get a ticket too, though.
Yeah, well,
and
you know what I mean. Yeah. It's going to sell out, so don't wait till it sells out.
But it's going to be very, very, very special. And Clear Channel is our partner on the ground for that event. But also, one quick thing, we're going to also incorporate Zydeco music this year into the Bayou Classic. So we're going to have a Zydeco act, and we're also going to honor the 3 Zydeco Grammy Award winners. We think Zydeco is part of our local culture, our state culture. We want them to be part of the process.
The actual classic, the Superdome Bayou Classic, the State Farm Bayou Classic in the Superdome, 1:30 p.m. The kickoff is, and that's going to be fantastic. And again, you can go to the Fan Fest after. And then you have the Bayou Classic house party that evening at 8 p.m. At Club 44, which is fantastic. 44 after the Super Bowl win for the Saints. It's a ticketed event, and tickets are available.
Online, www.mybayouklastic.com.
And then lastly, just to sing some praise and wrap it up, Sunday the 27th is the My Bayou Classic Inspirational Gospel Brunch at Harrah's Theater, 11 to 2. Performance by LaShun Pace, and ticketed event as well for that.
It surely is. It is. So we're gonna close it up with a nice spiritual, inspirational get together, and we're all gonna leave and think about coming back next year.
Well, guys, it's a whirlwind. But all information, go to what website to get all that we spoke of?
www.mybayouklastic.com.
Excellent. Well, guys, congratulations, Chuck, for your passion and your involvement for making this what's going to be a success.
Thank you.
And John, for you as well for the parade and all of your hard work. Thank you both for coming by today.
Thank you.
It's always
Continued
a pleasure.
success.
Be good.
Best of luck.
All right. Thank you.
Beautiful weather. Let's pray for it.
Yes.
All right, everybody. That wraps up for this segment of Cox Connections. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.